Welcome. On behalf of the Am IUN project, I, Cecilia, will be interviewing Megan today. Today is Wednesday, July 31st, 2024. We're on the third floor of the Anderson Library. Do I have your permission to record and share this interview?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's get started.
All right.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. Where did you grow up?
So I am born and raised in Dyer, Indiana, which is the northwest part of Indiana. And I still love it. I feel like I'm still going to partially be living there even after like everything's done with college and everything, because it's such a nice little it feels very homey, if that makes sense.
You see yourself living here for the rest of your life, or do you ever think of traveling and moving somewhere else?
I do want to travel. Me and my mom made an oath that once I graduate college, we're going to do a nice little tour around Europe.
Nice.
And it'll be just like a lot of fun. We'll make sure we get like the nice tour buses to do everything, and I'll get my nice culture on my system, and then I'll be able to be like, okay, let's have a family or just have a nice career.
Nice, nice. What schools did you attend prior to coming to IUN?
I started off in Watson, and I went to Protsman Elementary School right after, and then I did Kaler Middle School, and then I graduated high school from Lake Central.
Nice. What's your favorite memory of being on campus?
That one's very difficult because of all of the fun activity days, all the festival days, and being able to have like so many fun classes. It's a very difficult decision. I'm trying to think here. Which one is my favorite? There was not too long ago during the last semester, there was a day where I got to make my own Build-A-Bear, got to name him, got to like have the little adoption slip. Then I got to get free food. Then we got a free t-shirt, and then I got to have a root beer float on my way walking out. So I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty good, fun little day.
Oh, nice. What's your advice to future students that are coming to IUN?
Make sure that if you don't feel comfortable with 5 classes every semester, you don't have to take that. I found out as I was taking it that you could take 2 or 3 at a time and make sure you get good grades while doing that. And I feel like no one in high school or your family tells you that. So it was very nice to have the counselor tell me that and be like, you can take your own time. There's not a rush to get out of here in exactly 4 years. You can make sure you stroll with it, because the longer you stay, the more experiences you get, the more people you talk with, the more what's it called, networking you actually get to do. It's a lot more fun and enjoyable and digestible.
And you get to take everything in. Yeah,
absolutely.
I definitely agree. Outside of work and school, well, let's start off with that. Well, do you currently work, or are you just full-time student?
I have a little job. I've been everywhere. I've done just about a little every little service industry you can think of. I've partaken in that. And right now I'm at a little ice cream shop, the only one left of its kind, which is Dairyville, located in Dyer, Indiana on Sheffield. And I like it. It's a nice little easy job. I love to serve the kids little ice cream. They get so excited when I let them order. And my boss is actually, because it's a family-owned thing, and what's nice about it is that he's like, if there's no customers, you can go on your phone, and if it's a rainy day, you could do your homework. I was very surprised that he actually said that. I was like,
because not a lot of employers let you do that.
No, they don't let you sit down. So I was like, is this a test? I'm like, are you tricking me? He's like, no. He's like, I know you guys have summer classes or just any classes. He's like, you absolutely can do your homework. He's like, if a customer comes up, you take care of them. But otherwise than that, absolutely. So I like that. Plus the free samples. You can't go wrong with.
Can never complain. So outside of work and school, what's your favorite hobby?
That's a good one, because my lovely ADHD lets me have and start every single hobby you could think of. So right now I'm on just swimming and playing tennis in the morning with my family. We're not good at it, but it's still good, fun exercise to be able to get you out of the house, to get you to move your body, get your joints working, this and that. But always doodling as well. I was that kid in the back of the class with a little notepad and pen. Absolutely.
I actually just started playing tennis, I want to say last month, so it's really interesting.
Oh, fun. It's very fun. You don't have to be good, and when you get a volley, you're like, I did it! Yay!
Right? I love that. Let's see. What's something you miss from IUN's campus
That I miss currently or that I'm going to
that
miss?
you're gonna miss once we graduate?
I love just like the atmosphere you found and made so many friends, like just at random. Any class, if you'd be like, what was the teacher talking about? Oh, they were talking about this. And I was always told to like get someone's phone number so that way I can communicate with them. And it made such good friends, being able to have adult conversations with people and getting to hear about their lives.
Right.
And along with like just the age difference, because you have people that are just turned like 18 or 19, and then you also have, I've been friends with people that are in their mid 40s to late 40s, and it's very interesting because they're like, oh yes, I have children, I have this, and it's like, how is
Right.
that?
That's so much of a different perspective from people our age to older people that we have classes with.
That
It's
and
really
it's
interesting.
nice to it's also a nice extra reassurance that there's never an age cap for anything. You could
Right.
absolutely do anything. Nothing's going to stop you, really.
Exactly. As long as you put your mind to it, you could get it done.
Absolutely. That's what my mom did as well. She stopped after she had me and my brother, and then as we were like 5 or 6, she's like, I want to go back. I have only 2 semesters. My dad's like, go,
Yeah.
please. I'm not going to stop you.
Oh.
Absolutely go and finish. And she absolutely did.
Oh, that's so good.
Right?
Oh
She was a registered phlebotomist.
Yeah.
At Community
Nice.
for, I believe, 15 years.
Nice. From your first semester till now, what has changed about you?
I have a better understanding of how to basically be an adult. I was asking my mom about everything, still a little bit, still asking here and there, but you're still very much a kid when you're that age. You're like, oh, I know everything. And then when you look at it, no, you don't. Hang on a second. Like, I feel like I'm getting all my ducks in a row to fully be prepared for everything, getting your insurance, paying your own bills, getting a credit card, being able to keep up with everything and this and that. So I feel very much more matured and evolved throughout college, and I'm very grateful for that because I feel like if I didn't have this experience, I absolutely would have been just clinging to my family's leg, being like, don't leave, hang on a second, I'm still here.
So I know you have an artifact. If you want to show it and
Yes, I
give us
found
a little
my
backstory
mom's
on it.
original student ID from when she went back to the actual school to finish up her career, and I'm very excited. And I think it's very fun to see how much the IDs have changed, and just to see that again, nothing should ever hold you back because all the women actually in my family are college graduates, and I find that very funny because I think so far only 2 men in my whole family have really actually technically graduated college. The others have their mechanical engineering classes that the unions gave them, but all the women in my family, we have 2 businesses, ones, and the rest are nurses, phlebotomists, doctors, and pediatricians.
Nice. Could you tell me a little bit more about your family history in regards to education?
So a lot of the men in my family are union oriented. My brother right now is the third generation of elevators, and it was mainly Otis, but we combined, they have over 100 years of history in the elevator union. And I find that very interesting, and I would have loved that, but I can't lift 300-pound steel girders like them. So I lean more towards the women's sides of my family, who a lot of them have college education, either becoming, my grandmother's a nurse, my mother's a phlebotomist, my aunts own their own businesses. So I will venture more towards that, and I want something that like merges both of them because I do like being able to have benefits and insurance from a job, but I also want to be able to have some of that freedom and not breaking down my body
Right.
as as I get older, because I see a lot of them by the time they even hit 60, they want to be um, just paper people. They just want to be writing. They're completely destroyed. So I want to make sure I got something that's a good longevity. Plus, I want flexibility.
Right.
Everyone says when I come home tired, they're like, "Oh, that's just living. That's just the job." Well,
it's not a way to live. Yeah.
No, I want to be able to like be happy as I'm leaving for the day, being like, I'm not exhausted and I did a good job. And I also want the flexibility because before my mom graduated, she did bartending and waitressing for 30 years.
Yeah.
So that way she could raise me and my brother during the day while my dad worked during the day, and then they would swap when my dad would get home.
Nice.
And I like that flexibility. I do want to be able to have kids, and I do want to be able to have a career where I can spend time with them. I'm not just going to be putting them into daycare. And again, there's nothing wrong with that, but that's just a personal choice.
Right.
And I want to be able to have something flexible. I want to be able to do something creative. I want to not just be writing
Stuck
just
at
numbers every day, no colors in an office, no nothing. I want to be able to express myself, be loud, be who I want to be. So having a business degree, I feel like is such a nice umbrella effect that I'm going to be able to do and find something that's going to be the perfect little niche for me.
Right. That's so sweet. I love that. Is there anything else that you want to cover that we haven't touched base on yet?
No, I think I'm good. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming to this interview.
Not a problem at all.